Khalil Gibran, the famous Lebanese poet, put it this way. He said, when you are born, your work is placed in your heart. It's here. In King Lear, Shakespeare says, go to thy bosom, knock there, and ask your heart what it doth know. Ask your heart, not here. Ask your heart what it doth know. And live from that perspective. And if you've got music to play, if you've got a Mr. Holland's Opus in you, to me a great movie, just the kind of thing that sort of symbolizes what I'm speaking of. And it doesn't have to be writing a great opus. It doesn't have to be writing a book. For some of you it is. Some of you have handed me copies of manuscript. You're going out there and you're going to do it. And I say, go for it. Publish it yourself. Figure it out. Whatever it is. If your heart tells you this is something you have to do, you're going to get guidance. You're going to get, Doreen will tell you, there's angels everywhere. There's angels. This is the angel lady. Guidance is there. Assistance is there. And when you move into intention, you access and negotiate the presence of guidance. And it's available to you, and it'll work for you, and it'll keep you away from your addictions, and it'll put you in the direction of the people that need to come into your life to help you. I met a woman in Kansas City last week who said, I don't even know the name of this country. I had never even heard of this country. And I used to teach geography. It's Moldovia or Moldavia or Moldovan, or how do you say it? Moldavia is formerly part of the Soviet Union. It's a tiny little place. And she saw a story about this, and a little boy's picture flashed on the screen of something that she was watching on PBS. She said, I've got to adopt a child from that country. It became her mission. She couldn't get it out of her head. Don't you have things like that in you that you feel, and how often do you act on them, or do you keep yourself from doing it? And she went to Moldovia, and she's got a little boy named Pierce, and he's now 4 years old. And it's like every time she sees him, she knows she's on purpose in her life. It doesn't have to be about creating. It can be about anything. And if you get to the end of your life, can there be anything more terrifying than the idea of that vision of Ivan Illich lying on his deathbed saying, what if my whole life has been wrong? I know that could never happen to me because I'm doing it right now. Just being here, being on stage, having the guidance that I have, having you here, the whole energy of what goes on. When I sit down to write, I know I'm on purpose. I don't worry any longer about whether my book is going to sell, or whether people are going to like it, or whether the reviews are going to be good, or whether it's going to make this list or that list. It's not even relevant. I can't even conceptualize it. I write because when I see that writing table and it's surrounded by angels, it's surrounded by angelic energy. I put books, I put crystals, I put everything that's possible to put around there. And I wake up, I get up in the morning and I go out and run and I swim, and I am attracted to it. I can feel it pulls me toward it. And when I let go and surrender and have no resentments and allow, it just flows. The concept of writer's block is anything I can identify with. I don't know what that means, because if I get tired and stop writing, I just have to reach over and pick up this or pick up that, or the phone will ring, or I go down to the mailbox or something, and whatever it is that I needed is always there. It's like you can negotiate the presence of guidance, of higher and faster energy, but you can't do it if you're not on purpose. You can't do it if you're going to die with your music still in you, if you're living the life that somebody else orchestrated for you. If you put your thoughts and your energy, and you talk to your relatives, and you're on the telephone complaining about, and you do this on a regular basis, if you're constantly talking about what they expect for you. This was particularly relevant when I was working with young adolescents. My mother wants me to do this. My mom and father wants me to do this. And I would always say to them, why do you think about what they want? Why don't you put your attention on what you intend to create? Well, but I can't do that. I can't. I said, but if you put your thoughts on it, and eventually you'll have to act on it. It's like those of you who are smoking. I see some of you smoking, sneaking your cigarettes. You're so full of shame about your cigarettes out there, you know. Smoke if you want to smoke, you know. But if you don't want to smoke, or you think that smoking isn't so, put your thoughts on not smoking. See yourself as a non-smoker. Keep smoking. That's what you have to do. But keep your energy and your thoughts on, this is something I intend to no longer do. And guess what? You will start attracting the energy to keep you from smoking. Before long, it'll be very difficult for you to get cigarettes. You'll go to buy them and they'll be out of your brand. You won't have enough money with you. So the universe will start reacting to the intention that you have, and it'll stop you. Same with addictions. Same with losing weight. See yourself looking the way you want to look. Keep eating. Have a hot fudge sundae if that's what you need to do. But put your thoughts and your attention, and don't ever allow what they want for you, which is what Ivan Illich did. And most of this is just relatives. Relatives are really good at this. Having thoughts about what you should be. I got a great idea for a book. I got a great title. See what you think of this. Your friends are God's way of apologizing for your relatives. What do you think? You see, I gave this talk to your relatives last month, and they applauded too. All right?